go straight into a reading that I wrote just the other day for you. There is no quick resolution because there is no resolving. There is only dissolving and evolving, building from what you are learning and discovering who you are becoming. There was nothing wrong with what once was, and yet in a breath, we can feel that there is another way for us to explore. What stays, what goes, only your heart knows. And speaking about this is a common theme within the realm of the AAA mind, those that want more out of life, those that want to continuously chase life and are seeking more. They want to be better, do better. They want to also be seen in how they feel they are performing. And there's this sense of denying, like someone the other day, a few days ago said, what did she say? So this is a female athlete, but I've heard this from many male athletes as well, in that she was feeling anxiety, depression, which is a big word, depression, and she just never thought she'd be that person. And I never thought I would be that person. And if I was to put it into words, I never thought that I would be like that. I never thought that I would have anxiety, that I would have days where I didn't want to get out of bed. I never thought that. And I don't usually dive too deep of where that thought, this knowing came from, because I feel like it's more of an insight. So what I brought forward was, one, we can shift it around and just, do we think we're in this room? So you're a hockey player and you're sitting in your room, your dressing room, and there's all these players around you. And do you truly feel and believe that not one of them had felt a little bit of anxiety that day? When you think of the captain of your team, do you think that they would feel that way? Or do you think that for them to show up every day, that they don't feel those things? If you're a goalie, that Carey Price doesn't feel anxiety or never felt it in that gold medal game that he won. Like he must have conquered all of his feelings and felt nothing and was fully there. But the reality is, my dears, is that when you allow these emotions to be a part of your spirit, part of your energy, part of what drives you, and you allow the reality that, of course I feel some anxiety. Of course I have days where I'm just fucking tired and I don't want to go to the gym that day. I don't want to go to the rink that day. It's understandable. I've been pushing, I've been breaking my own trail for months. So when you can allow yourself and be like, yeah, and to claim it, like the elemental practice is every day to feel the energy that's coming up and to be able to claim it. I feel anxious. I feel sad. I also feel happy. I feel excited. And you can have all those same emotions at the same time. For instance, I'm observing some players that I work with that they have these little kids or little kids on the way, and they're also playing hockey, that it's like so many things could be coming up there, especially going on a road trip, leaving your little year-and-a-half kid behind, there would be some sadness there, and also some excitement to get away, to get on the road, and also maybe some, just like exhausted, feeling a sensation of also being tired and knowing the road ahead because you've been there before. But there's no quick resolution because there's no resolving, there's only dissolving and evolving. So this statement, it really is, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with feeling anxiety. There's nothing wrong with having days where you just literally want to lie there for all day. You want to lie in bed. And if that happened for 3, 4, 5 days, or you start to notice a pattern, then we'd really dive into it. But the reality is, on those days, for me, that's your nervous system just being like, I just need to recalibrate. And it only becomes a vice to you when you say it doesn't belong, it's not allowed to be. I'm not allowed to want to just lie here. And it's you that has to give yourself that permission slip. I'm allowed to. And this whole, there's no resolving, there's only dissolving and evolving. So the dissolving is you being like, even though I feel anxious, I'm going to give it 100% today. Even though I'm tired, I'm showing up. So you allow yourself to be this and do this, to be able to show up with all these emotions. And when you claim it, whether you're writing it down, whether you claim it verbally, whether you just say it out to the air, whether you say it to a close friend, there's this peace that comes into you because you're allowing you to be an animal, to have feelings and emotions, to have energy within you. We don't want to be mute and numb and not feeling anything. That's not going to bring a lot of meaning into your life, but you do choose what stays and what goes. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that because I could really talk around all of these topics a lot. But the elemental practice is really, as in all the videos, it's always consciously being aware of your breath. When you're conscious of your breath, you're residing in the felt body versus the working body, the thinking body. So you're able to use your mind as a witness to what you're feeling, and from that, you're gaining wisdom. You're gaining, this is what I need. It's understandable, I'm feeling this way. Everything is okay. And you're also, when you're in the felt body, in those moments versus a thinking body, you're not going to say like, what's wrong with you? Why are you like that? Why can't you just show up and not have any emotions? Why can't you just have no feelings? It's just like, that's not even realistic. It's not a healthy expectation to have of you or anyone. Even your coach had felt some anxiety before that game. It's okay. It's when you don't allow it to belong that it becomes a tormentor. It becomes a weight. It becomes something that's containing you, holding you, gripping you, strangling you. So just allow these feelings to be, but the key, the practice is the breath. The practice is coming inwards. I'll just guide you on a little journey here right now and just into the feeling, the animal that lives within you, the felt sense of you, the cells of you, the lungs of you, the blood streaming within you. So the most important thing is always to close the eyes. If you've listened to these before, I trust you'll do what is safe for you and others. And if you can't close your eyes or you choose not to, then you would just have a really soft gaze. Because the key is we're going underground now. So removing the vision, the gateway to the nervous system, bring the hands to the body so you can really feel the felt sense of the energy of you holding you. And then aware of what you're sitting on, aware of what is supporting you. And can you allow it to support you more? Can you sink into it more? Allow the breath to come in, travel with the breath as it comes in your airway, filling your lungs. Travel with it as it leaves your lungs. Just aware of that inhale, that exhale, this wave of energy connecting you to the cells of you, the blood of you, the lungs of you. The mind, the mental body just becomes a witness, and it's aware of what you're feeling, it's aware of your feet, your legs, the shape of you, the form of you. And you just stay with that breath. And all in a moment, as you're breathing in and out, you ask yourself, what do I feel? And you just allow whatever you feel to be. You breathe in, you let go. And then you come into 2 more of those feelings. What else do I feel? And then you land with another breath. What else? Yeah. And then you sit there with those feelings and you just allow them to be, and you stay calm and relaxed, space between your teeth, and you just allow them to be. And then you just stay with your breath and you listen. And usually what happens is something bubbles up of like what you need, or this validation of like, it's okay, even though I feel this, this, and this, I'm gonna do this. But you allow yourself to be an animal, to feel, to be primal, to be like happy, sad, and just like feisty, or happy, excited, but yet calm, content. So you allow yourself to be all of that, and you bring that energy to the ice, you bring that energy to life, you bring that felt sense of the animal within you to life, and you ride that wave. Yeah. Okay, my dears, thank you for listening. This was Recalibrate Wednesday. Let me know if it was helpful. Let me know if anything came up for you. I'm around. I'm always around. I'm here. I do one-on-one coaching, and I do group coaching, and I speak, and I do all of this, and I treat in the clinic. And I love hearing what's going on in your mind and your heart. Okay, take care. Bye.